subscribe to the Donnie Houston podcast, man. What is it about rapping that you enjoy?
Man, so far I actually enjoy being in the studio. Like that's been the most fun part to me. Like I think for some people it's the turning up part, but like that and I think the first time the crowd sung my music back to me, like that shook, like I was shook. So far it's been being able to rap with some of the people that I grew up like. That's crazy. I
Mm.
grew up listening to these people. Like I'm a Southside baby, man. Like I ain't know nothing about nowhere else. So like it's just dumb to be able to be like, man, I'm sitting here and I'm in the studio and look, Kiki is rapping on my like crazy. And then I knew Sauce Walka like from high school. That was my partner. Like, but Sauce always had a music career, right? Like since we was in like sixth grade, dude been putting out mixtapes and shit. Like Sauce always had a career.
Hmm.
Like he knew he was gonna be a rapper way back then. So
Did it trip him out to see you rapping?
man, he tripped out because like so I was a super nerd in school. Like I graduated and be living in my class. Like I wasn't playing. I hooped. I ran track. Like I was an athlete. I was just a regular, like you know what I'm saying. I lived a regular childhood as far as that shit is concerned. I just also was in the hood, so you know, like our hood kids, you end up on the block somehow. I just knew how to hit my lick and get the hell on. Like
Hmm.
I'm thankful I ain't get stuck there. You know what I'm saying?
What you when you grew up? Did you grow up with both your parents? Like how you grew up? Was your
Nah, man,
structure?
it was just me and my teacher. Like
Hmm.
my dad has another family type. Like we cool or whatever, but you know he wasn't at my house unless I went over to his house type shit. So like it was me and my Jones, and me and my Jones. Like she had me in high school, so we grew up together. I was the oldest of her kids. So shit, like I had a
Yeah, you
big
right
sister,
there.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like yeah, so I had a big sister mama. So me and my mama hella close, but like mama was kind of in the streets her damn self. Like she was thugging a little bit. I ain't gonna put her out there, but mama was thugging though. Like she got a job. So respectfully, mama used to be thugging though. So being around mama and then you know ending up having it, like I tell you I stripped, but that wasn't something I really wanted to do. That was some shit happened where I kind of was forced into it, and then I realized like damn, I made a whole bunch of money doing this shit real
When you say
fast.
forced into it, what you mean? What happened? How you get forced into stripping?
I mean like we had an emergency family situation and money was needed right then and it couldn't wait. So it was like shit, yeah, I could get out on the block and hustle, right? But it's safer for me to be if I'm a hustle shit, hustle in the club. Make the money both ways. So shit, that's what I did.
Hmm. Hmm. You done lived an interesting ass life, Miss Monroe.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I think I mean if you was really in the hood, you have too. It's just
Yeah,
do
for
you
sure.
tell it, you
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah. Okay, so tell me this, because you know, like it's a bunch of women, like women are dominating the game right now, especially in the H. You know what I'm saying? And
Hell yeah.
everybody got their own flavor. No two are alike. You know what I'm saying? Kinder Man ain't like Megan Thee Stallion. Ain't like Libra Jolie. Ain't like O&B Bloodbath. Ain't like whoever. Everybody got that. Even if it's some similarities, it's not. Everybody got their own thing. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Everybody bring what they bring to the game. When you listen to Lolita Monroaux, what is somebody gonna walk away with saying, okay, this is what Lolita Monroe. Oh, Big J, she bringing that gangster shit to it. You know what I'm saying? She doing her thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to Big J, man.
But
Like,
I mean, shout out. I fuck with Big J.
yeah.
Uh, but yeah, so when you get that Lolita Monroe, you know what I'm saying? What you coming to the game? What you bringing to the table?
And I think when y'all listen to my project, man, Napoleon Complex is out now on all streaming
Promote your
platforms.
shit. Come on now.
I'm just saying. Y'all tap in, man. So my last video that I put out did like 2.6 million views on World Star, right? When I dropped it, like quick. So I got another video for y'all I'm working
And
on.
what video was that you came out like that with?
So I'm Not Lying did 2.6 million. That's me and Ro. Shout out to Ro for that feature, man. He did the hook for me, and shit, we got on there and made it work. But the concept I did, I did the whole concept by myself. I decided to do a Jeepers Creepers theme. So I got a lot of sci-fi people that was like, "Oh, that shit was so dope!" Like, movie fanatics watching it. So it's been crazy to see the comments and the traction that people really give into it. So like, love, appreciate that. But um,
What? What's your break? What?
I mean,
Oh, go ahead.
nah, my bad. I was
Nah, I was just saying, So yeah, so I'm saying,
so
so with the
I
Lolita
think
Monroe,
that it's a
what you?
well-rounded
Yeah.
project. So when you hear it, you're gonna find out that I mean, women really do got something to say, and all like you said, everybody brings something different to the table. So I think my project is real Houston. It's real South Side. Like, you're gonna be able to ride to it. It's gonna give you that Houston South Side feel, but from a girl.
Hmm. Yeah.
So when you hear it, it's a little violent, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? But I ain't promoting it. All it is to me, is me explaining to y'all, I guess, that she can't, like, everybody is nice and sweet until you push the button. I think everybody got a button. So, it's just me advocating, like, I'm gonna keep it real pretty and classy, but don't think she's sweet though. Just 'cause I don't move like that don't mean I won't move like that. So I don't know. I think it's a dope ass project, man. I think that's why it's different. I know everybody is bringing their own style. Like, I know Ken from the North Side. Ken hard. Like, I jam everybody. All the people you just said I listen to. So you know what I'm saying? It's just, I think we all vibe kind of different, 'cause you gonna hear my project and it's gonna give you gonna be like, damn. Even as a girl, like, I can feel what she's saying.
Hmm. Yeah. 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 Okay. All right. Lolita Monroe. Who's some of your favorite, like, just women that you like to listen to, or just people in general, even if it ain't women, like who
Oh
just
man, so
music that, like, you kind of like, man, this would kind of influence me to want to do my thing.
so man, for sure. Man, Southside Houston, baby, like, screwed up click period. So I was jamming it, like, as a kid. I woke up in the morning listening to Hawk and
Hmm.
Screw and Pat with my mama. So, like, this how we getting dressed to go to school in the mornings. But then as I grew, like, I love music as a whole. So I'm talking about Latino music, country music. Like, I love music. But as far as rap artists go, like, I'm a Gates fan. I'm a Young Boy fan. I'm a Boosie fan. Like, all of them from the South, though. You know what I'm saying? So I think that I'm really influenced by the South as a whole. Cause everybody that I'm really gonna tell you as I'm thinking about it,
Southern artist.
Southern North is minus 50 Cent. Cause I ain't gonna lie,
Hmm.
I was jamming 50. Like, 50 was on my wall as a kid. Like, you buy your posters. Yeah, like, you had to rock with 50. Like, other than that though, everybody from the South. Other than the women, I think Remy, um, Raw,
Raw digging.
yeah,
Eve. A lot of people don't bring up
yeah,
Eve. Like,
Eve.
Eve
You know
had
what? You
Eve had a
cannot
little.
Eve had a heart, man.
She wasn't the one. Even that, sometimes I slip up and forget to bring up
Yeah,
Eve. But
you can't
Eve,
miss Eve. Eve had a hard, like, for women, especially back then, she had a hard ass project. A couple of them, actually. It wasn't even like, she put out maybe three,
she had a
four
few
albums
projects.
before
Yeah.
she, yeah, before she transitioned into acting. Then Foxy Brown, the Brat, uh, I'm
See, the
trying to
Brat was
move
like, the
around.
Brat had that thing where, like, it don't matter if you a guy or a girl, like, you gonna jam the
Yeah,
Brat.
and see,
Like,
that's how I feel about my project. Like, it's gonna give you that, just real southern, like, Texas though. But you can't forget about, like, Mia X. Like, I'm just
Hard. She was
moving through
another
the
one.
South.
Yeah.
Trina, like, people sleep on Trina, but Trina she rapped different, but she was rapping
She
though.
brought what she brought to the game for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, you can't sleep on them people. And so, like I say, I love music. So I was tapped in to anything I could get my hands on, but I lived with my grandmother too. So I was jamming Aretha Franklin. I was jamming Betty Wright.
Hmm.
Like, you ain't had no choice. You was gonna listen to Sade.
Hmm.
And you was gonna respect her mind. You was gonna listen to Anita. Like, you ain't had no choice. Luther. So I think for me, like I say, my whole rap vibe is Southern, but overall, it's just my love of music as a whole. I think you hear, but I think my album right now, every song it reflected how I was feeling at the time.
Mm.
So I realized when I listened to it, like afterwards, like damn, I picked a lot of dark ass beats, like hard dark ass beats. So when you listen to it, like you're like, damn, she got a hard, like that beat hard. So it kind of tripped me out because not knowing, I had to even get used to hearing myself on the mic, like hearing how I sound. So you asking like why I'm so quiet, like I still ain't got used to.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
gotta get back. You gotta get used to it. Or else get used to hearing yourself. Get used to
Yeah,
that.
like that's still
It's
wild
an
to me.
adjustment. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so
Right. Yeah. Right. You just like it was adjustment. You just stopped. And I'm like, all right.
I mean
Donnie Houston.